would you try this strategy? So I have a friend, and he's very, very smart. He exceeds in all his classes, and he is especially good at physics. However, there is something interesting with the study method. In class, he does not pay attention. Right now, he's a high schooler, and he goes to community college to take some supplemental classes to get ahead. And he gave me an example in this multivariable calculus class. He would go to the lectures and just play Clash of Clans on his phone. If you don't know what that game is, it's a mobile game, and it's pretty fun. But anyways, yeah. And the interesting part is that sometimes the professor gets confused on a certain problem, and he looks toward my friend. I'm not gonna say his name just for um, privacy reasons. But anyways, he looks toward his friend, looks toward my friend, right? And then my friend is casually just playing games, not paying attention to the problem. And he looks up and is able to solve the problem in a few seconds and find the mistake. And I'll, I'll give you guys 5 seconds to think how he's able to do this. Yeah, and then, so, you probably said, yeah, smart, and that's one of it. Another thing is his strategy is very, very unique. He, he doesn't study for tests either, and he always excels. So you might be thinking, oh, this guy's amazing, and he is. But it's something that many people do not do that he does. And he actually reads the textbook. I'm telling you guys, reading the textbook is it's always been there, but people don't do it. So read the textbook. And even more than that, implement the psychological effect of testing. So he actually does the problems at the end of the chapter. And you're thinking, oh, that's so many problems. Yeah, it is, but you don't have to study for tests because you did these problems, so you're prepared. So he does either all evens or all odds, and the thing is, it pretty much matches with his homework and matches with the test. So he's basically studying for everything at once, just by reading textbook and learning through these problems. And another interesting thing is that he doesn't even take notes. He just reads the textbook. The textbook, I asked him, you don't take notes? Why not? So the textbook is his notes. And you think about it, it's condensed, but he said, what's the point of taking notes if you're not going to look back on it, right? I guess his notes is his problems that he solved on the homework. And I guess you really don't need other notes than that. So, yeah, that is essentially notes. And it's more of the experience. And yes, of course, he has a very high degree of talent, but there's something different, and maybe you should try this approach. If it doesn't work, it cannot harm you. It will only be a supplement. It might even increase your grade. You know, in fact, even my chemistry teacher was always saying to always read the textbook. And I mean, I did read the textbook, but I know it was not many people read it. I'll just tell you that, because people didn't see it necessary, but the textbook has everything that because the teacher uses the textbook for his tests, right? So if you know the textbook, you know the test, so you'll succeed, and you don't need to study. So yeah, that is the unique approach that my friend uses.